Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2024 IFBB Pro League Sin City Showdown Pro Wellness results. Gorgeous show. Look at all these girls. They look amazing. So cool to have another athlete added to the Olympia qualified list. And here, speaking of Olympia, last year's top three are automatically qualified. And then the winner of every open division contest within the qualification period, which is very quickly coming to an end, is also qualified. So it's just that first place winner, no points, no tiered system. All eyes are on number one. So looking at the scorecard, in first place, Cassandra, second, Nicole, third, Taylor, fourth, Julianne, and fifth, Christiane. And looking at the scores, it was pretty even all the way through. All right, so fifth place, Christiane. She looks gorgeous. I love her ab definition. She's got great shoulders too, and a lot of size in her arms. I love that the biceps and triceps match the intensity of the delts. Beautiful curves. I didn't have a picture of her in that side pose. That's my preferred pose for examining the wellness girls. But you can see even in this front pose, she has some crazy good shapes. Really tiny waistline, very large glute, and nice triangular shape in the upper body. You definitely notice the width coming into the narrow waistline, and it doesn't have to be a balanced hourglass shape like in bikini, but there is still that width coming into the narrowness, and I think she's got it. She looks beautiful. She's got some nice size in her quads, though I do think conditioning wise, even in this front pose, I would like to see a little bit more of the lines and detail coming through into the quads themselves. You can kind of see a little bit there, a little bit of that outline, but I would want just a tiny bit more sharpness. Even I think her shoulders could have a little bit more of that really clear, easy to see definition. But I'm loving her suit color and the lips coordinating. Oh, it looks so good. Her lips look beautiful. What a pretty smile. Gorgeous, shiny hair. I think she looks really, really lovely. All right, next in fourth is Julianne. Stunning shape. Look at that quad sweep. She's got beautiful calves, really nice size to the hamstrings. I think her legs just look really gorgeous and a nice shape to her glute, really round. I like how she's got this little bit of detail coming through right at the bottom of the glute, just a gorgeous curve. She's got really nice obliques, tons of detail coming through in her sides. Beautiful size in her arms and shoulders as well. Though I don't find she's as triangular in her shape. It's much more of a straightness coming down in here. I wonder if she can't get the lat to come out a little more, maybe just twist so the shoulder falls a little further back towards the side, and then her arm could fall more straight down. Right now, I find that her torso is ending so narrowly inside her own lines of her hip, and then her arm has to kind of fall backwards. I think if she could open up just a little bit more, it would be more of that triangular shape to the upper body, which I think is more flattering and highlights the lower body better. It's just too straight here for me. But with that said, I think she has amazing size, particularly those quads, and really beautiful conditioning. You've got these really nice lines of detail in the delts and just enough lines in the legs without it being overly sharp and hard looking. She's got a beautiful softness, beautiful curves. I like the color of her suit, the bold lip. Her hair is off her shoulders, so you see her beautiful delts, and she looks great. All right, next in third is Taylor. Oh, her conditioning is striking. I love all of these different shapes you're seeing in the leg. You've got this detail in her hip. You got the detail by the quad. You've got lines coming down her hamstrings. Her calves are really outlined. Just gorgeous. Detail by her kneecap and the teardrop. I love it. Great size. Her hamstrings are super curvy and full. Really nice height and roundness to the quad sweep. good size to the glutes. Nice small midsection, though I do feel like she could have a bit more detail in the abs themselves, a bit more lines, kind of a little bit six-pack, that hard, firm, really flat kind of look to the midsection I think would be great. She has beautiful shoulders. I love the roundness. She's got great traps too, but I don't think this posing is quite there. I feel like she could bring out this front shoulder more towards the side so that the arm, again, as I said with the last competitor, doesn't fall so much sideways and backwards. I feel like if she could get her arm, the shoulder to be more out here, then the arm could fall a little bit more straight down. It doesn't have to be a perfect balance between upper and lower, but I do find it's a bit of a lean towards the front, like the belly button is almost pointing down towards the floor rather than being upright and twisted open. I think that would do a really great job of highlighting the smallness and the S curve in her back and her waistline. So the smallness of her waistline and the S curve in her back is what I'm trying to say. Now, I love her suit. It is such a vibrant, beautiful icy blue. I think the connectors are really interesting. She's got a very cool vibe, like the super blonde hair, the light makeup. She just looks frosty and gorgeous. So I think this was a great third place. All right, next and second is Nicole. Oh man, what a contrast to our last competitor. She's got the red, more like fire, very warm, beautiful makeup. Love her dark hair. I love the nails. So she didn't coordinate with a red lip, but she coordinated with a red nail, and I think that's super cool. She's got beautiful lines. I'm loving her torso in particular, just how straight up and down her waist is. Right? She's got the oblique in a complete perfect line. She's not leaning. She's not too narrow. She's not too sideways. It's really a flattering look at her tiny waist, but also that triangular shape from her lat and her delt. So she's wide on top, coming into this extremely narrow lower part of her stomach. The eye follows along her elbow and her arm and continues this beautiful triangle shape. I think it's amazing. And then her legs are gorgeous, really nice curves in the quad sweep, beautiful detail, not a crazy amount of lines, all over the legs. She's just got these nice bits of definition showing off the quad and the hamstring, the detail by the kneecap. It's mostly just this beautiful round fullness and a great size to her glutes. So I think she looks stunning. I do think when I look at her in the lineup that she might need to tone down the shoulders a little bit. I personally love them. I think she's got an absolutely amazing shape and really a respectable density and amount of size to the muscles, but I wonder if compared to the others, she couldn't be a little bit more slight and petite into the delts to just have a bit more of that imbalance that they like in wellness, where it's more muscle in the lower body. I find her to be quite beautifully balanced myself. I think she's gorgeous. What an amazing second place. All right, now in first place is Cassandra. Stunning. Love this suit. It looks like a minty green, which I think looks amazing. Beautiful hair, that Hollywood wave with the platinum. She's just like a starlet. Just gorgeous. She's got amazing legs, of course. Beautiful combo of fullness and definition. So she's got that great round shape. She's got bubbly hamstrings, but she's also really beautifully defined. Nice line coming down her quad, the groove in the hip, that little outline right at the bottom of the glute here looks amazing, and beautiful teardrop shape in the back leg. It's just perfect. Nice oblique. I wouldn't mind a little bit more ab definition myself, but clearly first place, she's doing exactly what she needs to do. And I love that she has these beautiful round full shoulders, but they're not dominating her look. I'm not drawn to the shoulders, I'm drawn to the legs. So she's got that perfect mixture of the size and the curves and that triangular shape to the upper body while still having most of the dominance in the lower body. So I think she looks amazing. Great tan, great gloss, great posing. She nailed it. All right, so here's everyone side by side. I really notice Nicole for her tiny waistline and that incredibly large glute. I think she's got a lot of size in her lower body. But here's where I notice that her shoulders are quite well developed. You know, Cassandra beside her, even with the hair over top, really is doing quite a good job at making the upper body less noticeable than the lower body. I think Taylor also might need to, even Julianne, like they've got some really big, well-developed delts. Very impressive for sure. I think Cassandra's doing a really good job of showing off her tiny waistline and that beautiful curve into the glute, particularly at the bottom here, and just amazing size into the hamstrings. Christiane on the end, beautiful. I wouldn't mind if her arm was falling a little bit closer to the glute rather than being so far back. Taylor, I think, needs to open up a little bit, try to get the shoulders a little more level like you see with Cassandra, but also maybe Taylor and Julianne could both be a bit more angled towards the corner rather than being as front forward as they are. I think that would help to minimize some of that upper body size. Like you're seeing Cassandra, she really nailed everything here. All right, now as for the back pose, I think Cassandra's glutes and the quad sweep take it here. She's got such great size, but the definition and the outlining of the glutes is perfect. Really good detail coming through in the tie-ins, a nice amount of detail into the hamstrings. I think Nicole could have had a little bit more sharpness into the outside part of the tie-ins, right? Just a little bit clearer. Cassandra, I love how narrow her waistline looks, and she looks very tall and long in the torso. All focus is on the glutes. Everybody looks stunning. Christiane has some really nice height into the glutes. I think she's got some really great shape up on the top. Nicole, I'm super impressed by the width. Taylor, I think she's got a really good outline and a lot of size into her legs. The inside of her legs, wow. Really, really good development in the adductor region. Gorgeous. And Julianne has some crazy good fullness into that middle part of the glute. It looks fantastic. But I think Cassandra really got it here with the delts, that narrow body, upper body, and then all of the focus coming in on those amazing legs and glutes, and so perfectly outlined. So of course, there she is, added to the list. And I've got more recaps coming your way, and there is one final weekend left to qualify for the Olympia. So make sure you subscribe. I'll be back with those recaps as soon as I can. Give me a like if you like this video, comment your thoughts below, and come find me. I'm on Instagram at Turquoise Toffee.